Oh, fuck it. Hello everyone. I don't even know where to look anymore. This is a really long time since I uploaded a video to YouTube, and I've been contemplating it for some time. I just want to start out like really raw because there are some people here. Kurt, Marie, Papillon, my girl, Kirsten. There's several people here that I used to connect so much here with my YouTube channel, and I stopped doing it and stopped sharing, and I really enjoyed it so much, and I'm just coming here because right now I'm really like confused, confused. I'm getting used to being confused, and confused about my internal world, and the external world, and life, and triggers, and healing myself, and being my conditioned mind is really strong, and even as I said here, I just like have these feelings of shame and that I should be over this, or that I should have everything together, which I absolutely know that that's not a possibility. And I think by sharing and opening, this for me is so healing to just be, to be. I can definitely say that sharing with you, there's a definite shift that has happened, and I've said it before in all my videos, and I know because I've been aware of myself. I think sometimes I'm gonna let myself just flow and talk. It may be scrambled. It's all good. I think everything is so perfect in the way everything unfolds in life, and I just have a lot of perspective on my past, and I can't, and I often find myself, especially in this period, kind of wallowing in my pity, and knowing that that's happening, and that's okay because I forgive myself for that happening because it's kind of automatic. Sometimes I numb myself a little bit. I smoke pot, maybe a little bit too much lately, and I think that is. This sounds really dramatic, but from an ego perspective, it's like, numbing myself from, all the beauty and all of this at the moment, because I've gotten so many triggers and like this injustice and this kind of painful experiences that we all endure are so important, I guess, I think awareness just brings to like what was you and what was them, and I don't even know if I'm making sense right now because that's what you're getting, and I'm here with you guys, and I feel very supported by whomever is here, that especially Kurt. I know Kurt, Marie. I don't even know if anyone's going to come here to see this video, so I'm definitely inspired to do it. It's so funny because I'm vigilant with myself and my soul and my center, regardless of all the chaos and moods, and I allow that to happen, and I'm they come through me, and they're nothing can affect me, although I really get into feeling sad sometimes, and almost too much. I think it's something from the past or from the future. Oh God, you guys, I just really want to turn this off. I feel absolutely stupid. But it's so good. It's so good to feel that. I feel absolutely, I don't know, like, I don't know. Oh, for so long, you guys, I think what it was like, because I share with you guys a lot. And I shared with for 2 years, 3 years, I don't know, maybe longer, more or less, on my YouTube channel. Every day I committed myself, and then it became, I don't know, as things change and things go, and it's so relieving, and I'm so glad to be here with you guys. And so I know that at the same time, like, I've been just like obsessed with success, and and kind of like so-called, like, I don't know, the need, the need to be validated. And as I say this, it's definitely coming from my ego, and I'm aware that I'm saying it, and it's so incredibly valuable because, you know, and it's really good for me to show up and share here with you because it's just raw, and it's like, you know, there's so much lies out there, and there's so much lying in here, and there's so much victimhood, there's so much confusion and chaos in the world, and I'm triggered and I'm sensitive, and I don't know, sometimes I'm thinking I'm just, you know, an empath, or like, oh my God, or something. So like all of these labels, which I don't even believe in labels, so I have these extreme moods of awareness. You know, I know I'm my center, and like, you know, I guess why I brought up shame is like I should be over this right now, but the brain is so conditioned, and for me, my ability to recognize that is the best thing, but it is there, and it doesn't, sometimes it just comes and goes, but you know, that's what life is. Life is about struggle, and struggle is about struggle, and healing to struggle less because life is challenging. Obviously, we're in a very challenging time, which brings me to like question everything. So I'm always questioning everything because I learned to question all of my activity and my mental world, and you know, like questioning, because I didn't even know I could actually question and change the way I thought about things, because I thought it was doomed. It was a doomsday, like my reality is doomed. It's just all doomed, but you know, like before, but even and also living this ego, like, you know, living outside and thinking I was in the best companies and the best this and the best that, and look at me and everything loves my body and my face and my, you know, all this stuff like that, you know, like, well, at least I think, you know, like that, well, I used all of that shit, you know, and so-called fame, even that within our dance world. And also setting out to be a choreographer. I wanted to be my ego wanted to be the world's greatest choreographer. And the dance with the rejection has been so intriguing and so intoxicating in the so-called years form the whatever, like realizing that you do dance with rejection, and what can I do about this? Oh, it's so great to be here, even though I'm raw and scattered and everything, and I just really feel like sharing and allowing myself just to be free with you guys. Especially Kurt. I just, you know, Kurt has been one of my closest friends. Well, especially in the last, I don't know, 10 years. We reunited, and Kurt, you're so special to me. And often I think, you know, that I want you to be proud of me, and, you know, which is weird because I think that's what I want for myself, and not weird, but like my friends to be proud of me. It's just not, oh my God, all of those concepts about all of that is weird, you know, and we all know, like, you know, because I can be really far out there, and going far out into like, what is the reality? What is reality? I don't even believe in it, but my ego believes in it, and my ego's there, so I feel so two separate things. And I'm really scattered right now, and I'm good right with all of that. Like, you know, it's my soul, and it's my ego, and it's my soul, it's my ego, it's my soul, it's my ego. I always feel like being pulled by that, and so it's wonderful to be able to recognize that. But ultimately, I know that I'm fine, and I'm good, and I'm just like here, and I feel I'm just existing. Sometimes I'm really hard on myself, and it happens automatically, and I'm making friends with that, and just like, still, it's just like, we never get it done, I guess. Growing, healing. You know, it's not easy, and not to blame anything on the outside, because we have currently a chaotic world that just says that I'm less than, and outside in the reality, it looks like that, you know what I mean? And I've dealt with oppression or repression or oppression, whatever, my entire life, and ostracized, and that bullying stuff from every angle, from my family, from the church, from all this conditional upbringing. And I always talk about that because it's so important for me to recognize all of it and everything. I want to go right now. I just want to go. But for some reason, I just want to turn this on and be with you. I don't even know if I upload it, because a lot of times I make videos, I don't even upload them anymore because I just can't. I don't even know. Real. Is this real? Let's just be real. What is real? I don't even know. Like, even my ego is not even real. But it's there, and it's to be, and I don't want to get rid of it. It's not about all of it, getting rid of actually anything. It's just acknowledging and going on and like carrying on and being free. I think that's the motive. My motive for my life is about freedom and challenging myself and risking myself. I've been risking my whole entire life, and you know, and I've definitely gotten better at the game of like, you know, the stance of rejection that I feel even within myself, and like, you know, it's like it's so powerful to open up and recognize. But I'm not here to wallow in my pain, or my feelings of inferiority or whatever thing that I talked about so much that's there. And I know that, you know, there's a version of me that will look at this video and go like, hey, what were you thinking? What were you feeling? Why would you let that out? And why are you wallowing in your pain? And I know it's all awareness. It's all awareness and opportunity to be able to rebuild inside, or let go. Actually, let go. Freedom is about letting go more so than becoming. And I realize that's what's so great. That's what I'm tapping in right now. It's like becoming like nobody, nothing. I don't like all of this stuff. Like my brain is trained to respond to stimulus outside of me, like I mentioned before, and you know, like all of that. But it's all good. It's all very good. Because I think at the end of the day, it's about freedom and showing up. It doesn't matter how I show up and what version I show up. It doesn't matter. All of this, because it's all valuable and all important. And I'm going to share this I'm going to put this on YouTube, and I'm not going to like notify anybody. And so weird, because all of that, like, it's not important. My ego thinks it's important sometimes because I want to be seen. Why? No, we want to belong. And I think I belong. You guys, the three I mentioned, and some really other friends, my old friends I used to share a lot with online, Facebook, or Facebook groups with Kyle Cease, and you know, like some people, definitely, the names are escaping my mind at the moment. But Kate, I'm thinking about Kate. Jane, I'm thinking about. But it's really wonderful, really beautiful. There's no need to worry, because I accept all the chaos in my head, and I accept all of this. I'm like, I see it as opportunity, and sometimes it feels really, really shitty. But I know it's impermanent, and I know everything's impermanent, and I'm here to remind you it's impermanent. If anyone, because we all connect on a certain level, and we just want to be, and I just want to be, you know, just want to love and be and love. And it's so confusing when people don't want that for others. It's very confusing for me, but accepting, and it's life, and it's part of it, and I really know who I am from that. And so, you know, like it's all like collapsing and falling. All of it is collapsing and falling, and moment to moment, and scattered or unscattered, nobody's got it all together. So here I am to share with you and say, hey, none of us have it together. Who has it together? I don't know how 80 million people lost their jobs, somewhat, more or less. I don't know, like more than. And it affects everybody, their children, everybody. So we're all kind of at a loss. But we do not come from lack, and I certainly know that. So I know that everything is reordering itself out there in this universe. I don't have hope, because it is what it is. I think that this is such a valuable and incredible time for history, because it's so that we have this joker that has landed and created this incredible chaos, and actually it looks like it's dividing us, but in fact it's uniting many of us together to come together and promote more health, you know, and to thrive on our ability to choose harmony over destruction. And it's so within oneself, and it's so right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know what I'm saying. So I think what I'm saying can resonate with one person, Kurt, or resonate, just resonate. That's all. Just like, you know, like there's no conditions or requirements or no judgments. And I named you people because there's no judgment here. You know what I mean? Letting go of all that stuff and being okay with who you are and where you are. And it's challenging up in the head, but I know that I am not my thoughts. And sometimes it just, things are impermanent, and there are weeks and weeks and weeks where I'm super happy, and that's my natural state, and it's just to thrive and joy, and it's our birthright, and it's so great and lovely and everything. But then it goes back down to kind of recharge my batteries. So guess I'm here recharging my batteries. So I'm good. I hope all of you are good out there, you know, or whomever's watching this, and just be well. Be well with not being well, and just rise above all of it, because I'm going to change. You know, my moods change during the day constantly. So I'm up, I'm down, I'm sideways, I'm crazy, I'm sad. I'm like, you know, but that is the beauty of the whole journey. And there's awareness, and there's beauty, and there's grace. And we can choose those things above anything, you know. I think one of the main things that I do is compare, or it compares. That's why I'm not my mind. That's why I've said I'm not my thoughts, all of that. But they're so strong in there. They hijacked me for a while, like right before. Like right now I'm talking myself out of it, which is the why I share, why I love this so much. Because I do, and I realize that there's a lot of things happening in my mind as I talk, and and it all just like kind of works itself out, and I feel so much better. I think this is so powerful. For me, it's so powerful. And I can let go of this need to be seen a certain way or whatever that rises and falls. And sometimes I just don't even have that. And sometimes I do. So who am I? Or what am I? I'm everything and nothing. Awareness. Awareness is key. Perception. And love. Love, love, love. Now I find this great, wonderful, I talk myself into this love, which could lose in an hour. No, it's ultimate. It's the dominant. It is the dominant. And I wouldn't know love without hate. You know what I mean? But hate's a really strong word, but they're all the same thing on the same stick. Abraham Hicks, I love. So anyway, all to you beautiful people, and to anyone that's here and who came here, Kurt especially, my friend. No, I don't separate my friends, all you gorgeous people. I love you so much. Be well, be kind to yourself, rise above. Every time you find yourself down, look at it, accept it, go through it, and rise, because nothing is permanent. Nothing is permanent, you know what I mean? Don't take my advice of depression. It may feel like one is depressed, but I'm not depressed. I can just feel that sometimes, because I have a freaking fierce value within myself that I recognize, and I celebrate that. And that is what I'm here doing right now, is I'm celebrating that with you, and I'm sharing it. Love you so much. I hope you're good, and I'll be sharing some more, I believe. All right, click. Let me know you're here. Just like if you came, and I just mwah, mwah. Love you guys.